Hey, good morning everyone, and welcome to the PivotBoss pre-market video for Thursday, August 9th, 2018. I'm Frank Ochoa, aka PivotBoss. Not a whole lot here to look at right now, but I'll go through a couple of these futures contracts. For the most part, the ES, the NQ, the YM, many of these contracts right now are holding at highs. You can see 3 days holding up here, or at least working on the third day right now. If there's any failure to hold above the previous month's high, that could auction prices back down toward recent support, 27.90. It's like we talked about last time. That would still be a buying opportunity, just like we talked about last time. And so right now, kind of building some energy. Any failure to hold the 28.50 level opens up downside. There's still an opportunity that any pullback could be a buying opportunity overall until proven otherwise. This level would prove otherwise and could open up as low as 2700. Right now we're pretty far away from that, but those are some of the levels to watch right now as the market continues to develop. Similarly, if you look at the NQ, very clear price action up here where it's holding at highs, 3-day highs up here. And again, 74.40 is the key level to watch here. That's kind of the pivot. Any failure to hold below it could run this thing higher. Failure to hold above it opens up a return back toward recent support at around 7,200. So right now watching 3-day ranges in both ES, NQ, and also the YM. Here's the YM with the 3-day range holding above the previous month's close. Again, failure to hold that level, which is 25,475, could open up a return back toward recent support at around 2,500. Just as a small near-term rotation. Again, the markets continue to be long-term bullish, but any pullback in August usually is a great buying opportunity for a year-end rally. So again, waiting for a larger pullback for an opportunity to engage. Now if we take a look at crude oil, you'll notice we had a significant stop run day in the previous session, held near the lows, got as low as the 66.30. 66.30 been clear support. We have a minor counter trend day here, which could provide an extreme reversal opportunity. One thing I mentioned before here is that yesterday was likely going to be a stop run day, but that it could eventually turn into a rejection that leads us back up. Something similar to what happened here, where price drops significantly, and then that leads to a rejection that ultimately leads to a rally. So we could be looking at the same type of behavior here, that if prices cannot hold below 66s, ultimately that leads to the rally. So we'll keep an eye on that. Failure to hold 66.32, 66.30 opens up a return back toward recent support, which could be as low as 63.30. So again, still building in this range. A major day yesterday, and it could only be the beginning of what starts to develop here ahead. So we'll continue to watch crude oil as well. And lastly, taking a look at gold futures. Not a whole lot going on right here in gold either. Very, very bearish behavior, bearish trend, but really can't find any kind of major rejection to form support. Instead, kind of holding at lows. So right now, keeping an eye between 1240 and 1210. A breakout of this range could be very significant, but a downtrending market remains intact until 1240 is breached. Alright, that is it for now. Let's see how this plays out heading into the rest of the session. Good luck and trade well.